Hey everyone, welcome to Post to Post. My name's Neil. Yesterday, the NHL revealed some logos that tie into some specialty games that are happening in 2023. The Winter Classic, the All-Star Game or All-Star Weekend, and then the Stadium Series. So there's definitely some cool stuff happening in 2023, but we gotta look at the logos. Let's do this quick. Let's bring it up on the screen. I'm gonna show you all three just to begin with here. This is the graphic that they actually released. Just bring it up on my screen here now. So let's go, left to right, top to bottom kind of thing. Let's start off with the Winter Classic logo on the top left. So that's in Boston. It's going to be at Fenway Park. You can see vibes here a little bit. We're going to look at these individually a little bit, just quickly. Let's go through. To the right of that, that's the All-Star one. So very Florida colors. You got the palm trees. You got some water, almost the reflection kind of happening on the water down below. Or not really reflection, but waviness. I don't know the right term for whatever's happening down there. But the colors are great. Down below, you got the Stadium Series, so it's a little bit more like industrial, rigid and rough and stuff. So completely different logos, all three. Very, very different logos. In the first one, you got the Boston Bruins versus the Pittsburgh Penguins. The second one, it's the All-Star Game. Everyone's there. Well, not everyone, but, And then the Stadium Series, we got the Carolina Hurricanes versus the Washington Capitals. Let's bring up the Boston one, or the Winter Classic logo. Let's make this one bigger, and let's dissect it a little bit. So first impression is, I like that it almost sets a scene. We've got like a scoreboard or a score clock at a baseball field because it's at Fenway Park, and the inserts where you might keep the score or whatever is the word classic. So winter, which is beautifully stylized, it's very wintry, and then classic in the inserts. So there's depth perception here. There's a scene. There's even the word winter kind of comes off of the back panel there because of the little bit of a drop shadow. So like stylistically or from a design perspective, it's great. I actually really like it a lot. Even the way it's weighted. So the W on the left is very, very big. That big first like swoop or whatever. I guess if you're looking at me this way, it's this way. But on the right, it's a little bit more tight. So what the designer did, whoever made it, have no idea. Great job. But up at the top, you see that little bit of snow or ice. That's on the opposing side as the bigger W. So big weighted on the left, but a little bit of an extra graphic or an extra element on the right just to kind of weight it out a little bit. This is small little subtle things that people do in designs that just help subconsciously weight the design. So good job there. The Discover logo, get out of here. Like I have no that just ruins the logo in a way. Not the designer's fault, not Fenway Park's fault, really, not the Boston Bruins' fault, not the Pittsburgh Penguins' fault. It is what it is. It's a business, right? Hockey's a business. You got to make money, so you got to put the sponsor on there. And then down below, Boston. So the colors are great. I actually love the colors. And it makes me think, like, man, what would the Boston Bruins uniform look like with, like, a really desaturated kind of old Original Six, like, just weathered kind of green like you see in that backing there. Obviously, there's no green in their brand. However, it's a very Irish, community and city and stuff. So, and you got the Celtics as well with some green. So, is this a hint? Did the Boston Bruins put a little, input some green into their lineup here just for this game, just for the uniform and the jersey? You never know. I think it actually looked pretty cool with their logo and some other graphical assets. But if this logo overall, probably 9 out of 10. I actually really like it a lot. Okay, next up is the Florida Panthers, or I guess not Florida Panthers. It's in Florida. It's in Miami, or it's in Sunrise rather. It's Florida themed, okay, and it's phenomenal. I love the stage gradient of the sky. I love the colors. They're all very complementary. This screams Florida. I don't imagine it being any better than this. The only small bit of criticism I have is that I am always going to prefer capitalized letters versus small letters, lowercase letters. That small A over there, I just want to see it be a capital A, especially because it's the first letter of the word. But the cool thing is the palm trees make up the L, which is really cool. So happy with that. It says South Florida on there. That's weird. Why does it say South Florida? Is it in Miami? I don't know. I don't think so. Anyway, South Florida is just kind of weird on there. But Honda's on there, so whatever. But I like this one just because it's a little bit more simplistic. The color's a little bit more vibrant. It's modern, but still like nostalgic at the same time because of the classic like 80s and early 90s style VHS cover colors. So this one ticks all the boxes for me other than the lowercase font. But yeah, this one is actually better in my opinion than I would say the Fenway one is better designed, or the Winter Classic one is better designed. But this one just goes with my personality a little bit better. I like the vibrance of this one. The next one, the Stadium Series one. Very subdued colors. You've got red, and then you've got no other color, basically. You've got gray, silver, black, obviously, and some like charcoal gray ish, I guess. It's very industrial, very rigid, very strong. It almost looks like a shield, and I think that's probably what they're going for. It's it's a very modern version of a branding that the NHL has come up with. Winter Classic is very obviously classic. Stadium Series is supposed to be this modern game. That's why you see the jerseys when they're designed, they don't play it safe. They usually go pretty aggressive with the jerseys. The Smashville jersey from last year, the Bolts jersey, the list goes on. It allows teams to be very creative. So I like the modern aspect of that the NHL does there. However, I think this logo kind of misses the mark for me. There's nothing about it I dislike. Like that's the hard part. There's nothing about it I dislike. It just screams boring or average. There's just nothing to get excited about. It's well designed. It's weighted nicely. It's got great balance. There's not, the red really pops on there, but it just doesn't do much for me. Just because there's not really a lot going on, other than a lot of non-color. It's just very muted. But it is modern. It's a nice design. It's just not for me personally. So overall, I like them all, but the Florida one or the All-Star one was probably my favorite, with the Winter Classic one being a close second. So I think they did a good job. Usually, every single year, we get these logos, and there's always one that I strongly dislike. Not this year. We got 3 ones that I actually kind of like. So 2 ones I love, and the other one I'll say I like. Yeah, I definitely don't love the Stadium Series one, but I do like it. I don't dislike it. So anyways, let me know what you think down below in the comment section. That's why you're here, hopefully, is to leave your opinion down in the comment section. I read all the comments. Would love to hear from you. What's your favorite and why? And do you think any missed the mark? Do you think they could have been better? Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you're new, please consider hitting the subscribe button down below. It is free, and it takes 2 seconds to go down and hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel out a lot. And what else helps the channel is hitting that like button. That helps as well. Hope you guys are having a great night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Adios.